So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Hey, what's going on guys? It's Frolix here bringing another video on the channel. In today's video guys, we're going to be doing a showcase of some cars that you guys can afford. Now before we start this video, I just wanted to say, if you guys watched my $50 million garage tour, you guys saw all those nice cars and you guys wish you could have those cars, I just wanted to say, just because they're expensive cars doesn't mean that cheap cars aren't nice cars as well. So in this video what I did, I took some of the cheapest cars that you can get in this game, some of the cars that you can literally find off the street and put in your garage. Actually most of these cars you can find on the street and put them in your garage so you can get them for free. And I made them look pretty nice. Now the reason I'm doing this video is just because you don't need to buy the most expensive cars to have nice cars. Some of these cars are still fast, some of them are slow. If you guys just like to customize cars and you like the looks of cars, then why don't you guys do this? You guys don't need to have $2 million cars. Like I'm saying, all of the cars in here are less than $100,000, and most of them are actually under 50. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and without further ado, let's get straight into it. So we're gonna start off down here. We got an Ubermacht Oracle, I believe. Now all of these cars are fully upgraded, but don't forget they are very cheap, so it's not really expensive to upgrade them. So on this one I just put on a nice color, some nice rims, blacked out the windows, and it looks pretty nice. And honestly, I would love to drive this thing in real life. I bet a lot of you guys would love to too. Right over here we got the Declasse Virgo right here. It looks pretty nice as well with the red color and the chrome rims on it as well. Definitely a really nice looking car. And like I said, they are cheap cars. You guys can definitely afford them. You literally just need to do one race and you'll be able to buy the car. This one, next one that we got here is the, I don't know how to pronounce that, something Penumbra. And honestly, you guys can see this on the street. It looks like a pretty shit car, but when you upgrade it, it really does look like a nice car. Some people might say it's a racer car, but honestly, if you guys like it, customize it the way you want to. Make it look new, or make it look like a proper car, or make it look like a crazy random ass Superman car. Who knows? If you like the look of it, that's all that matters. So I thought that car was a really nice car as well. Right up here, we got a Mustang. In this game it's called the Dominator. Obviously it doesn't look amazing. It's like a 2012 2013 Mustang. It still looks pretty nice. We got a nice orange on it, we got some carbon on it as well, and the nice black rims. Definitely a really nice car as well, and it's very cheap to buy. Up next we got the Bravado Buffalo, just matte black rims, black window tint. Super cheap car, and it looks pretty nice. Very low key. I would use this car in a heist or something like that because it just kind of looks like a heist car. Next up here we got the Chrysler Fusillade. Now you guys see this car on the streets probably all the time, and honestly it looks pretty nice upgraded. Even by itself without any upgrades, it looks really nice as well. I thought this would be a nice car to showcase just because it's really cheap, and it does look really nice once it's fully upgraded. And also you guys can see I have my crew color on it. It's a neon yellow. It definitely does look nicer when you guys go outside. It's a lot brighter than the race yellow, by the way. And yeah, so let's go ahead and head up to the next floor. On the top floor as well, we have some of the most cheapest cars. Like I'm talking, if you guys don't want to do one race, like the cars on the top floor, you can do literally anything and you could buy them. So right here we got a Centennial. I just put a pearlescent on it, and I think it's like a midnight purple or something like that. It looks really nice. Maybe the midnight purple or whatever isn't the nicest color for it. It might not suit it that well, but it still does look like a really nice car, and you could find it on the street as well, so you wouldn't have to pay a dime for it. Up next we actually have I think this is a Zion, Ubermacht Zion. Obviously another really nice car. There's not too many modifications you can do for it because these cars were in the game when the game first came out, and Rockstar didn't give too many upgrade options for them. But it is still obviously a really nice car. I got my crew color on it as well. Black rims, fully upgraded with a black window tint and a spoiler. Looks really nice. And then up next here we have the Benefactor Shafter. Now this car is actually one of my favorite cars, cheap favorite cars. It's pretty fast actually, it sounds really nice as well, and it looks really nice as well. You guys can see we got the dual tips on the back, black window tint, and I tried to put a black steel kind of look to it. If you guys had the metal finish unlocked for black steel, it definitely looks a lot nicer. Up next here, I think it's the Obey RS or something like that. No, I was completely wrong. The Recado. So this is like an Audi SUV. Honestly, it's a pretty ugly looking car. When you upgrade it, it's still pretty ugly, but honestly, it looks pretty nice still. It's not super ugly. I would definitely drive this in real life. Maybe not too much in the game because it kind of reminds me of a pigeon, but it still does look pretty cool. So right here we have, I think it's another Centennial. I just decided to block it out. One of these two cars are drop tops, that's why I bought another one. But you can also find it on the street and put it in your garage as well. Blacked out with a carbon fiber hood. Now next up is something that I actually would like you guys to try. Take one of your own cars that you have in real life and upgrade it in this game. So I decided to take my truck and I decided to make it in this game. So this is the Sand King XL, and honestly, I love this. I'm gonna drive this around a lot. I know it's super cheap, but it's definitely still a really nice truck. It's humongous. It's got giant rims on it. It's got a really nice ball bar on the front, fully upgraded as well, and best part is you could find it on the street too. So I definitely advise you guys grabbing one of these and maybe not making it off-road, maybe make it a show car. Also, I just wanted to give a heads up, I'm thinking about doing a poor man's car show where you take your cheap cars, because I know a lot of you guys can't afford the nicest cars, but if you guys take your cheap cars, you upgrade them, even if they're only like 30k, bring it to a car show and I'll take a look at them and we'll do it in a live stream. It'll be pretty fun. Anyways, let's go ahead and head up to the next floor. And like I said, on this floor I actually have the cheapest cars that you can get. Not all of them are dirt cheap, but they're all pretty cheap. Obviously they don't look amazing, but they're still nice cars. And if anyone says they're ugly and they're shit, just block them out. Who cares what they say? They might have millions and trillions of dollars. Even if I saw one of you guys and I saw you guys driving around in one of these and I saw it was fully upgraded, I would say that's a nice car, because I appreciate cars and I appreciate people that put work into their cars and make them look nice, even though it's just a game, because, you know, being put down is obviously not the best thing. So if someone puts work into something, don't put them down just because you don't like it. They might like it, it might mean the world to them, who knows. But yeah, we got the Chevelle Picador here, also in my crew color, black rims, black window tint, definitely looks really nice as well. Up next here we got the Karen Futo. Now this is actually one of my favorite drift cars that you can use in the game. We got a nice wide body kit on it, matte red and a little livery, spoiler, and I'm pretty sure we have a big fart can blast pipes on the back, which looks pretty nice as well. So obviously this car you can find on the streets too, pretty nice. Up next over here we have the Albany Primo. This is actually a Benny's vehicle that you can upgrade. I decided to keep it stock, and honestly it looks pretty nice. It kind of looks like a I don't know how to say it, but I kind of like a, I honestly don't even know how to say it. I'm gonna think of it. If I think of it, I'll say it, but it's kind of just like one of those old vehicles that looks really nice. It reminds me of a lowrider, obviously, because it is a lowrider. It could be upgraded into one, and it still does look pretty nice. It's got, I think, like a gold finish to it with black rims, black window tint. Really, really nice. Up next here, we have the Classy Rancher. Now, this car is super cheap. You'd probably see them driving around everywhere. And honestly, I just slapped on a color, slapped on some window tint and some black rims, fully upgraded the rest of it, and honestly, it does not look terrible. Obviously, you're probably not going to want to drive it around, but hey, if you're that broke, why not? I'm just going to say it again, all these cars you can find on the street, all of them are dirt cheap, all of them under 100k. All the ones up here actually are under like 20k, I believe. Like some of them are only like 9k. This is only 3k. And right here, it's literally just an off-road vehicle. Like, I would definitely drive this in real life. I would have this as my truck instead of the truck I have. It's really nice, off-road, and honestly, even though it's rusty and it looks like shit, it's still a pretty nice truck. Over here, we got the Mammoth Patriot. Honestly, I would just use this for heist vehicles. If you guys like role-playing in GTA 5 and just chilling with your friends doing some weird shit, sometimes I do that, and honestly it's pretty fun. Sometimes you want to be like a mafia boss or want to do something like that. You can also use the Dubsta, black it out, and it looks really, really nice as well. And that car is actually completely free, you can't buy it. Right here we have literally one of the worst cars in the game, the Dundee Regina. It's definitely the worst car in the game in my personal opinion, just because of that wood on the bottom right there. It just looks ugly, just plain ugly. Even like the red on it, it doesn't look super nice, but honestly it's still a pretty nice looking car with the black rims. And like I said, this is for dirt cheap. So I'm gonna go onto the internet now and I'm gonna show you guys all of the prices of these cars. Some of you guys may have never even seen these cars before just because they're so cheap and you've never even bothered to upgrade them. Honestly, if you like cars, by all means upgrade them. So the Rebel right here, 3,000. We got the Regina here for 8, 9,000 for this. We got this one 9,000. This one's 9,000. the Futos 9000. We'll keep going down a little bit here, find some other ones that I bought. Let's see, we got the Viegro for 21, and like I said, these cars you can find on the streets. We have the Penbura, which is the one that I showed you that kind of looked like a racer car, 24K, also could find it on the street. The Dominator, find it on the street. I didn't think I bought any of these. The Gauntlet is also a really nice car. You can find it on the street as well. The Buffalo on the street. The Fusillade you can find on the street too. Like I said, the Sand King, this is the 2-door one. You can find this one a lot more, it's a lot more common. The 4-door one is a little bit tricky. I actually do have a video if you guys don't know how to find it. Just search up on my channel how to find the Sand King XL on the street. You should be able to find that really quickly. Here's the Sand King XL, and then we got the Mammoth Patriot, we got the Ubermax Zion, we have the Ubermax Centennial XS, the Shafter, the Zion Cabrio. All of these cars, they're really cheap and you can find most of them on the streets as well. The Schwarzer, and then just some other cheap cars as well. We got the Oracle XS and the Ricardo and the regular Oracle. All these cars, like I said, they're all super cheap, and I just wanted to make this video just because I know there's a lot of people out there that are really sad they can't get modded accounts, and like I said, I am going to be trying to get some very soon. I'm going to have more information about that shortly. But yeah, this video is meant for the people out there that can't even break 100k, or they just started the game and they're looking at these cars and they're saying, wow, look at all these guys that have these super nice cars. They probably saw my video and they're like, wow, I wish I could have that. But honestly, even if I was poor in this game, I would still enjoy having these cars. I would enjoy driving these cars around, even though they're not too fast. It's what you make it. If you see these cars as terrible, crappy cars, then that's how you're gonna see them. If you see them as nice cars, even if they're not super nice cars, just cool cars, fun cars to drive around, then you're gonna see them as that. I would definitely enjoy driving these cars around, and like I said, if I saw one of you guys driving one of these cars around, I would definitely stop and take a look at it, because obviously you put work into it, you make it look nice, other people are gonna want to look at it too. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope it helped you out, or you learned something maybe from it. But yeah, like I said, it's for the people out there that are just stuck in the bottom. They can't find super nice cars to buy, and like I said, all of these cars are super cheap. If you guys want to go overboard and maybe buy a $100,000 car, you can even buy Audi R8s, you can buy all these other cool cars and stuff like that. They're still like sports cars and like hypercars and like supercars. They're not the fastest, they're still fast. Just because a car isn't fast, it doesn't matter. If you're into racing like I am, it doesn't matter about the speed of the car, it matters about the driver. If you know how to race in this game, you'll be good. If you don't know how to race, then you'll be bad. You could be driving the fastest car in this game and still lose every race, or you could be driving this thing in a sports race and you could win every one. Like I said, it depends on the driver, not on the car. But yeah guys, that's it for the video. I hope you did go on to enjoy it. If you did, be sure to smash a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're also getting a lot more subscribers now, and I really appreciate it to all the new subscribers that are joining the channel. If you guys did make it to the end of the video, be sure to let me know down below in the comments. It's greatly appreciated as always, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.